A few holy mackerel stories in today's news. Former Democratic Congressman William Jefferson of Louisiana, who has been known as the congressman with $90,000 in cash stuffed into his freezer, will be known for the next 13 years by a federal prison number. Jefferson's 13-year corruption sentence today is the longest ever for a convicted congressman. Interestingly, he was acquitted for the charge that was most closely related to the cash in the freezer problem. But the 11 other counts of money laundering, bribery, and even racketeering were bald-faced enough that his defense lawyers conceded at sentencing that he should probably expect to do at least nearly 10 years. Republican Joseph Gow, the only House Republican to vote for health reform, now holds Mr. Jefferson's big Democratic majority seat in Congress. Last night, in reporting on the high drama behind the scenes of the president's decision on Afghanistan, I said this. The Washington Independent's Spencer Ackerman today, quoting a National Security Council staffer, saying that after hearing of Ambassador Eikenberry's concerns about increasing troops, the president, quote, demanded an exit strategy for the war. Today, Spencer Ackerman retracted that reporting, saying it had been subsequently challenged by multiple sources. That said, the implication that the president is looking for an Afghanistan strategy that affords us an exit, a way of getting our troops out, that has been reiterated by the White House press secretary and other officials. So even if Spencer's quote was wrong, the point is right. And frankly, it's a kind of exciting point. The other newsworthy retraction/correction of the day was made by Chicago Tribune sports columnist Rick Morrissey, who may have just set a new standard in journalism for eating one's words. 2.5 years ago, when the Chicago Bulls picked University of Florida center Joakim Noah in the first round of the draft, Rick Morrissey at the Tribune jumped down the team's throats for wasting that pick. He said, quote, Noah has the look of a classic overrated college player. He is soft. Then, much to his regret, Morrissey also wrote this, quote, please clip and save this column. If I'm wrong 3 years down the line about Noah, I'll douse it in salsa and eat it. It's not yet 3 years later, but Mr. Noah is averaging more than 11 points and 12 rebounds a game. That's a double-double. That's pretty good. He recently scored a career-high 21 points against Charlotte and had a career-high 21 rebounds against the Nuggets, all of which means that Rick Morrissey was quite wrong about Mr. Noah. Wrong enough for Mr. Morrissey to know that he was wrong and to make good on his pledge from nearly 3 years ago. Check it out.
All right, here comes the salsa. A little bit on there. I'm going to try to keep this on there very nice, and I feel like this is a cooking show right here. All right, so I think I might just roll it up a little bit and do it like that. Maybe. Roll it up. I don't know. I probably put a little too much sauce in there. So, all right, here we go. Hey, real good. Good job. Well, good job. You did good. That's not too bad. It wasn't? No, would you like to try a little bit? No, not at all. All right. All right. You did the right thing. All right. I'm not going to show the rest. I'll probably eat a little more. Am I going to eat the whole column? Probably not. Are you okay with that? You're going to have some problems. You think I will? Oh, God. You're going to be reading the newspaper. All right. For Rick Morrissey from the Tribune and Joakim Noah from the Bulls, we say adios, and that's because of the salsa. Peace and love. If I'm not around tomorrow, stop hating. Lesson learned.
Stop hating. Lesson learned. We here at The Rachel Maddow Show do not plan on adopting Mr. Morrissey's journalistic standard of paying penance by eating the medium in which we work. But just to be on the safe side, because we do corrections whenever we get things wrong here on the show, we have now instituted a brand new policy on our staff in which we write all of our scripts on warm chocolate chip cookies.